Gaming back with another episode of the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and now we're gonna continue with our save file. There it is. Now I'm gonna, oh yeah, I saved on a poem, I got it right, and we're gonna go for Sayori, so, clumsy. I also gotta write for the other girls too so they don't get mad at us. So let me see. Yeah, put in the other ones. Oh yeah. Make sure I do that. Adventure. Tragedy. Yeah. Friends. I'm gonna make sure we got right for everyone, but make sure we focus on our main one, which is Sayori, our childhood friend. That was easy. Cheer. Okay, that's more Sayori. Funny. Okay. Unending. Okay. We gotta get some Yuri in there so she doesn't get mad as well. Oh, big words. Okay. Ow. Alright, we're on to see what Monica says. Let's see if this poem was made for Sayori. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene engaged me. Hi, Brandon. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Aha. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Well, I'll change. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy me a snack? No thanks. Why? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons, so why don't we take a long look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously receives her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yep. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So you're either not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, Sayori. So that only leaves the one option. Wah. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Hey, it's Yuri. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Uh-oh, she was spotted. I wasn't listening or anything. It was something in my book. Yuri, tell Brent let me borrow some money. Don't give me a fault like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can respectfully afford. And frankly, after pulling a Mr. Little something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just, I didn't mean that. I got 2 as well from my book. That's okay, or Yuri. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad now. I had to accept to retribution. That too. So coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Oh, Jesus. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if work for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ouch! What was? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I pay my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Yep, it was Natsuki who threw the cookie. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. That was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Nope. Has her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Yeah, that's what happens when a girl's hungry. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours is too. Really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. So I guess I was seeing and goes behind the screen and wraps her arms around her. Aww. I get it. Cookie still hand Natsuki reaches up to nose Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori leans down, takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you just seriously have to do that? Hey, yep. Mouth pulls Sayori trust her way to safety. Yuri, not this one. Jeez, you're just a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not to me. You haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. There's a lot of talking in here. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I mean, yeah. You don't think she has a... Huh? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I don't know about that, but yeah. That's true. Excuse me. Oh, Natsuki did not like that. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, Monica shows the club of her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quickly glances at... Oh, no. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Sure you did, Monica. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Oh, was it where you play music as well, Monica? I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. So started recently. It couldn't mean the fact that I am in the club, huh? That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? Yeah, Natsu, don't do it. In that case, I won't let you down, Brandon. And she smiles sweetly, yeah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love this chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. As she leaves out Sayori's mischievous escapade, I'm sure Natsuki went up complaining to her anyways. It was like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh, yay. Brandon. Sayori suddenly comes to me. I'm gonna go get supplies for another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Of course. Me and Monica were gonna make posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Brandon to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with them. I want to go. Oh no, Monica. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, okay. Deep down, she's just gut wrench. Wants revenge. It was just a suggestion. See, you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready? Yep, let's go. Sayori, I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips along the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Oh, that's nice. I can't talk. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you make an event out of literature. Huh. Me and Maka have it all planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and reciting their favorite poem. Oh, that's good. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Brandon, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final juris most between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now I look in every direction. The once prosperous fields before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You're a meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I've just been a pretty unorderly contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. As she spins around the hallway again. Yeah. Hey, Brandon, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sarah like this. You're best friends! What happened? But Nancy has to change one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drying. Happy vibes from around the world. And this is why I need a best friend like Sayori. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Nothing but happiness and rainbows and whatnot. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in the room more and more. So going Mystery Story brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. I mean, high school does change a lot of people. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crowns! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack! Jesus! Ouch! Bent over, smashed her forehead right to the shelf. She falls to the floor and a crown fell all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori sitting on the floor, I grabbed her by the waist and pulled her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. And here's a special cutscene. Hey, why does that you? Slowly raises her hand from her forehead. Push her brings to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Brandon, why would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even mostly from pain. Sorry, makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sarah on the shoulder and run out to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I return to the classroom where I left Sayori. One before and using the other hand to clumsily scoop crowns back to the box. At least they're already in the wrong spot before I spilt them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Almost I got to start shaking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? She voices the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crown, so that's good. Hey, Brandon. This is kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, when we used to play outside all the time? I always tried to keep up with you. Uh-huh. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'll fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I will start crying really hard. And you rush over as quick as you could, because we're best friends. Yep. You tried really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Kind of think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing out of class, you probably would have hit your head. Brandon, I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. That sounds like me. Yep. It turned out after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really. Maybe you're right. Brandon, I'm so glad that something's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Yeah, it has. I guess for them. I can't imagine you ever changed until my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and comes on the outside that when I see her deep with thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Yeah. Hop, Sayori hops to her feet. How? She clutches her forehead down again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her brains to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we'll make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked that forehead into the shelf. Nice, Sayori. Yep. Well, anyways, we're here to find everything we needed. Yeah, I have it right. Sayori afraid the class was around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ha! Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Brandon. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Huh, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crown box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright. Let's go to Monica first, since she knows who my poem was for. Hi again, Brandon. How's that writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, yeah, I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. Don't do that, Monica. I know it takes a bit of time to make the friends with everyone, a little bit, but Yuri and Asuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid of giving them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not like I'm personal or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like this one. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The poem saved me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. That's nice. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Marco's poems are going into something. I kind of like playing in the space of my paper, choosing where and how the space of your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. You don't say. The way I wrote the sure makes it feel like we're trying to speak over the noise. I keep up the noise, Monica. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right questions. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait, what? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Monica? Wait, what? Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. I don't like where this is going. Thanks for listening. Ugh. Let's do Yuri. That's kind of made her upset. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Brandon. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Start letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Yeah, I guess so. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. I want to say, yeah, interesting technique. Thanks for sharing, Yuri. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. What's it about? The raccoon. Okay. A lot of reading. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was this symphony. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, a urge. Where is this going, Yuri? The moon increased its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. How about the knife, huh? The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently as my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, there's the knife again. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Are you okay? I was a little more of a daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Yuri. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, Mike. I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing. Oh, jeez. Writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what's it supposed to mean. Well, I think something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. Oh, no. It's still sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Did you have anything like that, Brandon? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. And the best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I will probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Well, I'm glad you're a good listener. I'm glad too. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's even better either. Phew, huh? Phew what? Oh, well, anything. This is another string work. I'll take as a win. I'll get the finger probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. A little bit. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me that you completely missed the point. A little bit. Kind of think this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone or Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it wasn't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Okay. So, Amy likes spiders. You know why I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I have a feeling that Suga hates Amy. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up but took me to the nurse. I was trying not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope we didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yep, you don't like Amy. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes we explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone agree that the subject of this poem is a ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. A little bit. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you, but that's what makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That poem shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I would doubt she has some weird hobbies. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Well, it's not like I would judge her or anything. That she has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. As she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who makes me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday, but the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. Just look forward to it. I cannot wait. Sayori. Brandon, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems while I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking about saying weird things, idiot. It just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Yeah, hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Brandon. When giving your poem, I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you read something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. So, are you even listening anymore? No, she's not. Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Haha. I broke my pencil. As the princess down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being in touch with her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down, pick up the broken pencil. Stay close to the desk beside her, for herself, knees shaking. Oh, Jesus. I'm a little clumsy today. Yeah, you don't say. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grasp you one of them and help her sit at her desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Huh, okay. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Oh my god, it rhymes. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and all my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is an echo inside my head. Huh. Holy crap. Sayo, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? And that's what was the best poems ever. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Okay, I see that. I thought it was kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You get pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Sarah always had habits of getting in touch with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to Yep. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's like a shirt of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Syria has been working on posters. I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. And Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee. So Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Why not? Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's not to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people then they probably don't know. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Most important part, having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons why we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is sitting in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sorry, Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me to choose. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Maka have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but let's let Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Oh, she's still silent. Yuri gently glances around at everyone else. Expanded faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Huh, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yeah, maybe. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, sideways glance. What are you doing? Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to perform a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica reaches the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri closes the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Not quietly, quickly. This poem was called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Now she's suddenly putting in so much effort. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. And I was like, what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books? Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllabus of a fierce and confident woman. What the fuck, Brad? The poem is full of twists and turns and it's just that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were all caught off guard. We must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Aw. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri was like, looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Yuri, it's a little harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself and like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sarah is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But here it comes from Sarah's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe that's what Sarah meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Brendan liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Yeah, jeez. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. What do you mean? Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might be a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Brandon. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Brandon lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Jesus, Natsuki, what is with you? Natsuki? It's fine. As well get it over with. But, it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go by for today. I'll stand up in front of the podium. Oh god. Imagine this staring back at you. As you were trying to recite your poem, it's like, oh no. Everyone has their eyes on me, feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not extremely confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Hello there, welcome to the stream. It's a lot of reading. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll prove. Never prove over time, though. You think so, Monica? I really think so. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. And the poem is called, Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Present, Natsuki. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Everybody, come on and jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. Oh god. My throat. That's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She goes back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say, Miss President. I can see her saying that. You better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'll be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have the idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. Just have to be your own. Alright, pleasant surprise that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Fucking Christ. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it. That's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. So we're working out really nicely so far, so I'll have to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can. Yuri sounds a lot like me. Like I can do this. Just go through with this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be finding the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. And if it's for the sake of the club, sake of the girls, and impressing why do you care so much about impressing Monica? I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. That's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Brittany, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's get out already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Huh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sayuri, let's calm down. Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I mean, you're my best friend. Come on. I'll still walk home with you, Sayuri. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. I mean, she is. But she's always seen her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Brennan. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if she wanted it. So sorry. I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in expecting something that's never going to happen? The conversation shows off. It's kind of weird thing for Sari to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yep, who knows? And we move on to the third poem today. So let's see. Alright, let's see. We're gonna make a dream. Oh. Okay. Oh. There we go. Trying to make this about Sayori. Damn it. That's cute. Promise. Nice. Yep, okay. Joy, there we go. We're our friends. Bam! Boop! I can't really. Okay. I really thought it was going to be for Yuri, but no, it's for Sayori. Okay. Damn. What is marriage? Oh, okay. I really hope I have more Sayori this time. Back at the club. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Jeez, I wonder why. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. That's gonna be great. Huh. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about all part of the festival, of course not, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because that's right in your name. Ink. Okay. Yeah. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyways? Shh. Thank you. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting on the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Sayori, are you okay? Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, now. What do you say? I already glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back as their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for this festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Until my approached Monica was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Brandon, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you touched anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And in what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little, and things are starting to get weirder. Yep, okay. Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it. But this she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser across and down her desk. Oh no, Sayori, what's happening? Man, there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, Brandon. You should know her a lot better than I do. I don't think so. I think you know her a lot more better. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. Well, this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I say that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Brandon. What are you talking about, Monica? Me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happy ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Brandon. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Huh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, but so try not to think about it for now. Huh. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know what she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she keeps her voice quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Yep. That's how I feel. My friends feel that, I feel down, I can't help them. Damn it! I need to help Sayori. It's like how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls to the club room. Why don't we turn our poems now? Before I know everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to receive their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica as she smiles at me. I want to was talking with Sayori. Okay. Well, that's what Monica has to say. Hi, Brandon. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure or anything, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Alright, Monica, take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Haha, that's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, telling how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. We're on the right track. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me, about Sayori's being a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Huh, well, Brandon, you haven't been funny with her, have you? Oh, of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know you care so much about Monica. Where's this going? It would be terrible if something bad happened to her. So keep an eye on her. Monica, where is this going? So he's been acting so much happier ever since she joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale. Tales of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all others fail me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The lost dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, I dry quill, expressionless. My hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, I found no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers, all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Oh, Jesus, Monica. Well, it's kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into that. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical because we had all the answers. Wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club at first running about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Huh, yeah, that. Anyway, oh god. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put up so much into. But if you find other people enjoying writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, it's good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and there's things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's like having your own it's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Monica, you're breaking the fourth wall too many times. Thanks for listening. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save here. Yeah. I'm gonna save here, and then this will be the end of today's episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Remember to like the video, subscribe if you hadn't already. Hit that bell for when I post more content on my channel. This has been Brandon's Unloaded Gaming, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.